Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin just before the daily and the weekly candle close. Overall, still tracking here a bullish structure for Bitcoin. I see two pathways for higher prices. I see one directly bullish scenario, and I see one which allows for a deeper pullback, so basically short-term bearish, but still overall bullish. For the last week or so, the assessment hasn't really changed, so the analysis is very much in line with previous updates, and unfortunately, there isn't really much new stuff to talk about, which might be a bit disappointing. I always hope I can give new information. Now, what we can see though, is that the price has, possibly topped in a very weak B wave here. We're going to take a look at that in a minute, but first of all, let me take you through the two scenarios that we are tracking here. And I want to take you first through the short-term bullish case. Short-term bullish, both scenarios basically, or by the way, are based on the idea that a larger degree fourth wave bottomed on Monday, the 13th of January, like 2 weeks ago, right? It's been a while. So that's, in both cases, at the moment, the idea. The only question is, does the market need a deeper pullback or not? I mean, I would like to see the market go up directly, but the market doesn't always necessarily give us what we want. I can see the potential for a direct move up, but the market needs to hold upper micro support. I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, let's talk about the short-term bullish one first. In this scenario, the market moved up in an A wave. Okay, so basically the fifth wave up that's still unfolding here probably is an ABC structure in this case. Then this would be an A wave. And then we have a B wave, which might have actually bottomed on the 23rd of January. And then from there, that was Thursday, at around 102,260, 250. And now we would be moving up in a C wave. And I'm going to zoom in a minute and we'll take a look at it. But basically for this scenario, the invalidation point is 102,260. And that would involve an upside breakout from the triangle. And the market could reach 125K roughly as a first ideal target for the C wave up. Not in a straight line, there will likely be 5 waves. And then we are dealing with a structure that would need to break above the green line to confirm it further. And here we talk about round about 107,285. That level needs to be broken to the upside to fully confirm an upside breakout. Now, what about the short-term bearish case? Now, it would be confirmed with a break below that 102,260 level or 250 level. In this scenario, the triangle is just breaking out the other way. I mean, there's only basically 2 pathways for a triangle, up or down. At this stage, we don't really know which one the market is going to take, but there are some clues. We're going to take a look at that in a minute on the smaller time frame, or just zoomed in. First of all, the breakout points will give us a clue. But then, in this case, we have a wave 1 to the upside, A wave down, the B wave is a triangle, and now we're moving down in a C. And to confirm that, the market needs to break below that red line that I just showed you to give us a first confirmation. And in that case, the lower support area will come into focus between 92,626 and 99,239. But before that support area comes into focus, the market has a chance to break out to the upside. I mean, we're currently holding above a certain micro support area, which is being tested first. So let's zoom in a bit. In this scenario, we have seen from the Thursday low, from the time when the triangle potentially formed the low in wave B, we saw a wave 1 up, and we've seen an A wave down. Yeah, and I told you that I would actually prefer a slightly larger B wave. So A wave down, and then we said, B wave, ideally it stretches a bit higher, but that hasn't happened yet. And my concern is, because we can call that a possible 1-2 setup, which in the wave 2 ideally would hold this support area, so a break below it, and specifically the $103,268 level, a break below it would be a first warning that the white count, the bullish count, is not leading anymore, all right? Because it would be too much weakness. But yeah, a break below that area would kind of not be an invalidation point, but it would likely indicate that, it's invalidating. Most likely. Now the problem is, if this was the A wave and this was already the B wave, then the C wave will likely not have enough space, because the A wave and the C wave are often the same length. So it's important. Well, I wanted to see a higher B wave, which can still happen, I guess, but that would just mean more messing around. Ultimately, this is just micro counting, okay? And until the market breaks above the green line or below the red line, there isn't really much stuff going on, right? This can change a lot, morph a lot, and it could easily be that this B wave is still unfolding. But what I wanted to say is, in terms of clues that we get, I mean, for now, if that B wave topped, I would be concerned that support will not hold, right? So if we'd go up from here, it looks like an unclear bottoming structure. I would probably prefer then a larger B wave first, which could still happen. Okay, so that's what I'm watching for now. I mean, regardless of the microstructure, this is a support area which is still holding, just without any, let's say, clear bottoming structure. So that's what we're focusing on, this micro support area between 104,640 and 103,268. And then I'm watching the upside breakout point at 107,285. So yeah, overall still bullish in both cases, yeah. Just the yellow count would allow for a deeper pullback. That wouldn't be good for the altcoins, I can tell you that. So let's hope market holds upper support. But it's not about hoping, it's just about understanding what are the key levels. There are further, let's say, structural support levels. If the upper support breaks, there are further support levels that could just at least provide support. I mean, breaking each of them will always provide more confirmation that the yellow count is leading. So it's about probabilities which add up, step by step. So we have 102,260. Then we've got 101,220 and the 100K level. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.